bit damp overnight, but there's definitely some dry racing going to happen this morning. Looking forward to 2 more heats this morning of Vortex Mini Rock and then KZ. Then we'll get into the first of our pre-finals. Of course, Vortex Mini Rock proudly brought to you by Higgins Concrete, your local concrete suppliers. 13 branches across the lower North Island, the top of the South Island and Nelson. Big thanks to the Higgins family and Higgins Concrete for stepping up to support these youngsters between 9 and 13 years of age in Vortex Mini Rock. Racing, of course, for the New Zealand Rock Cup, brought to you by Supreme Kart Supplies out of Taranaki. And also racing for the title of the New Zealand Hampton Downs New Zealand Racing Academy Kart Stars champion for 2024. So far on points wise, Braxton Cravehanger leads those points heading into this round, and Jack McGrath in second place, Tommy Hart in third. And in the Rock Cup, Braxton Cravehanger leads Tommy Hart again, the local man. So we should have some red hot racing this weekend in this category, as these guys are vying for a trip to Italy to the Super Final, the Rock Super Final in South Garda in Italy on the 16th to 19th of October later this year. So one of these youngsters is going to win the New Zealand Rock Cup and head up to represent New Zealand at the Rock Cup Super Final. So let's keep an eye on Braxton Cravehanger and Tommy Hart today, as well as Jack McGrath. These guys, there's nothing in it from the points point of view. There's 8 or so points between. Then 1 point back to Jack McGrath in third place. Braden Watson's in fourth place at the moment. He's only 5 points off as well in fourth. So it's all to play for here this weekend at the Manawatu and TRC Toyota Raceway for the Toyota Gazoo Racing New Zealand Rose City Championship. About to get underway shortly. Brucey in control of the gate down there. Only a couple of minutes away. We're at the gate at 9 o'clock. Massive thanks to all our supporters and volunteers helping this weekend. And our live stream boys had a few technical challenges yesterday. Let's hope we've got those sorted today. I'll just have one, thank you. Thank you. Yep, awesome.
Nice to see some blue sky this morning.
Yeah, man. It's good, eh? The wind's changed direction completely, yeah? So that's the south over there, right? Or south down there.
North.
Oh, yeah, north's up there.
North.
Oh, so it's an easterly we've got at the moment. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's weird. I would have picked it north to be able to get somewhere, but.
It's up that way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go.
I remember the island goes down like that.
Yeah.
It's not like
I get my bearings a bit fucked up. Yeah.
We can't admit too much.
It's weird, because I've got my pilot's license, you'd think I'd know my fucking orientation better than that, eh? But clearly not.
So later on the day, I'll pull that out if you want me to hit the fucking...
It's really probably just that one, John, because then I can see the grid. So, but apart from that, I'm good. And they've tied me to the fucking rail today, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Oh, the live stream thing's taped to there, so I can only sort of do this. Because I've taped the little mic to the side of mine. So that's all good. We'll just, as long as I don't hang myself today, I'll be sweet. The live stream's not actually running yet. What's going on? Right. Hopefully we'll just get some good racing today, eh, with it dry.
Yeah.
That's all we really want.
It'll take us a couple of heats before it muddy.
Well, KZ's will dry it pretty quick, eh? That's enough of that yawning, Mr. Boyd. That's enough of that yawning, bro. Bit early for that.
And then it wasn't long after I started watching the IndyCar qualifying.
Did you see Woody's race yesterday? On the supercars?
Yes.
I think it was alright, eh?
He did well.
Fuck you, hang on till the second to last corner, eh?
Lucky, yeah.
Well, here we are, folks. We're about to get underway. Vortex Mini Rock, proudly supported by Higgins Concrete of the Lower North Island. Out the gate we are. Nixon Cripps going to lead us away. The SI, the South Island champion, all the way from Invercargill. Alongside will be the 69 of Tommy Hart. Man's second on the points for both these series. He'll be keen to get on with this as well. From position 3 will be the 45 card of Owen Armstrong. And then from position 4, the number 8, that's Flynn Peacock, local man from the Manawatu here. Position 5, the 87 of Riley Craig. And from position 6, we've got the 3 NZ of Braxton Cravehanger. Another man who's leading the points in both categories, so he'll want to get from position 6. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's awesome. I've just got to have some paperweights now because that wind's going to blow my shit everywhere. Is that your bullet?
I use it for you.
Oh, that's probably one of Aaron Lee from Christchurch in Auckland. Yeah. They're always good and trying to get a few miles on the way. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's pretty tight.
I don't know how PC you are, but when I used to go to Japan over there, we used to have an English pub over there in Yokohama. Because all the Japanese guys, all they chase the young things, eh? Once they're mummies, and so they don't want to know about them, mate.
Oh, yeah?
So we go to this bar, mate, it was like shooting ducks in the fucking fish bowl.
Well, look at that formation over there, folks. Just coming around through turn 6 at the moment. They're going to go around one more time. Obviously, a couple of stragglers at the back just trying to catch up. We've got 25 little Vortex mini rocks out there. Going to do battle shortly. These kids do not play to come second. Keep an eye on young Braden Watson in the pink helmet, the number 5 cart. Came from a long way back today. If you're at home on the live stream, hope you're enjoying the live stream. Had a few technical challenges yesterday. Hopefully we'll get that sorted today. Just got a few issues with internet connections here at KartSport Manawatu. Beautiful facility though in the sunny Waikato. Great to see Toyota Gazoo racing here with the brand new generation GR86 race car that will be contested this year in the Toyota race. A couple of the components from the racing series here this weekend with us. Jackson Rooney, of course, won the Rookie Championship, and the overall winner Tom Bewley racing in Rotax Max Light as well. Now we're ready to go. Nice condensed field. 9-lap racing for these youngsters. Like I said, between 9 and 13 years of age. They're just youngsters, but they've got big tickers. And they're not afraid. These little carts capable of about 100 k's an hour on the big long straight here at KartSport Manawatu. So around turn 9, under the control of Nixon from the South Island, all the way from Invercargill. Great to have so many South Island competitors here this weekend. We've got 9 from the South Island joining us here for the City Championship, brought to you by Toyota Gazoo Racing New Zealand. Round Higgins Concrete to face the starter this time. They'll start to wind them up. Cripps is in control of the field. No one can go before him. Here we go, lights out. Cold brains, cold eyes. Let's see what happens. They've all made it through. Brilliant driving. Down into turn 2, they thunder. Cripps in control. Oh, there's one turned around at turn 2. There's a couple. Concertina effect up on top of each other. There's about 6 gathered up there at turn 2, but they're all carried on. So Cripps in control. Then it's Tommy Hart, the 63 of Rennie in 3rd place. Then it's Benji Bellamy in P4. We've got the drone shots up above. Around through turn 6 they go. Then it's the 13 cart. Oh, Sebastian Power sitting down there in 5th place. They're all back racing. No one off the track. So Cripps is going to lead us for the first lap. Then it's Hart, Rennie, Benji Bellamy, the 13 cart of Sebastian Power. Oh, down the inside, Rennie made a mistake at Higgins. That's allowed Benji Bellamy to sneak through into P3. So Bellamy up to 3, Rennie to 4. But look at the pace from Nixon Cripps. Oh, it's Tommy Hart actually in front. I missed that pass over at Higgins. So great pass, Tommy Hart, the local guy. Going to show the South Islander how it's done now. Takes a good wide line round Hart Hairpin. Nice dry line there. It's a bit wet on the apex. So through Bamber Curve, Tommy Hart, the local driver from the Josh Hart Racing team. Some arms being waved in the air by parents and mechanics. Not sure what that's all about. So Hart's going to lead us. Cripps in second place. Then it's Benji Bellamy, Maximus Rennie, the 54 of Charlie Clark as well. Then it's the 9 of Ivor Spence, moved up to Vortex. Then it's the 76 of Luke McMillan. All sorts of shenanigans going on. Braden Watson's gone to almost rear of field. Must have made a mistake over the back of the circuit. So Watson round through turn 9 across the finish line. The field spread out. The front two have broken away. There's probably 20 or so kart lengths back to P3, which is Benji Bellamy. Tommy Hart leads from Nixon Cripps, the Island champ from Invercargill. Then it's Bellamy, Rennie, Charlie Clark. Back one more to the 9 of Ivor Spence. Then it's Luke McMillan with a side pod all stove in on the right hand side. Then it's Peacock, Cunningham. Sebastian Power slipped back 3 karts. Then we go to the 22 kart of Elliot Armstrong. Still 6 here. Higgins Concrete, Vortex Mini Rock, Heat 3 as the drone chases them around. Turn 9. The front two got a massive gap on the field of 2.8 seconds. The 81 of Levi Trotter just rear cruising around with the 3NZ of Cravinga. Has got a bent nose cone, so Cravinga got involved in that incident up at turn 2 in the opening laps. He'll definitely get a pushback nose cone. He's at rear of field, the points. What a sensation, Braxton Craven down at rear of field. He's got some work to do to move forward in the pre-finals. Hart still leads Nixon Cripps. Bellamy now under pressure from Miss Rennie in 4th place. Then it's Charlie Clark, the 9 of Ivor Spence. Then it's McMillan, Pocock, Sebastian Power. Then the 99 kart of Ben Brodie from the Manawatu, the local driver. Great pass, the 87 of Craig making his way back through the field. Another driver caught up earlier on over there at turn 2. No change in the race order. Still Tommy Hart second on the points in the Rock Cup, leading this Heat 3 from the South Island champion Nixon Cripps. Bellamy now hassled by Rennie. Oh, Rennie to the inside. Can he get the inside of Hartley Hairpin? Not quite close enough to put it in down there. Formerly known as Two Trees, now it's called the Hartley Hairpin in honour of Brendan Hartley. No change in the order. There's still 4 laps to run in the Heat 3 for Vortex Mini Rock. Nixon Cripps, the fastest driver on the circuit in the draft. He's reeling in Tommy Hart now. Nixon Cripps going to put the sword to Tommy Hart at some point. Keep an eye on this one with 4 to go. Oh, Cripps just missed the apex there at Hart Hairpin. So down into Bamber Curve. Head Nixon Cripps down. His mentors will be watching on. That's Tiffany Chin and Matt Hamilton from the WKS Kart Store in Christchurch. Round through the infield they'll come again. There's only 3 left now. Cripps looks cool, calm and collected. So does the 69 of Tommy Hart. Rennie's now got past the 63 kart in P3. We lost Benji Bellamy. Not sure what happened to Bellamy. An incident on the track somewhere. Anywhere on the circuit at the moment. So down into turn 2 they come. Now it's 3 and 4. What's Cripps got for the flying Tommy Hart? Cripps again the fastest on the circuit, fastest lap of the race. He's trying to find the 95 of Bellamy. Here he comes now, it's around the corner. Just had some contact on the track somewhere. So with 2 to go in Heat 3 for Vortex Mini Rock. Tommy Hart, cool as a cucumber. Nixon Cripps second. Rennie third. Ivor Spence fourth. Flynn Pocock, the 54 Clark. And Sebastian Power, the 99 of Ben Brodie. Then it's Cunningham, the number 11 behind of Jack McGrath. Oh, Cripps now comes. He's going to put it in at some point with a couple to go. 1.5. Nixon Cripps, he's on the back bumper of Tommy Hart as they head up the Bamber curve. Just waiting for an opportunity to put that cart down the inside of the 69 of Tommy Hart. Knows his way around the street. He's done 1 million laps around here, even though he's a youngster. Last lap board, here it comes. This is heat 3. Who's going to take out heat 3? Rennie won the first, Cripps won the second. And Tommy Hart, hold on here from Nixon Cripps. Sitting in the draft as they head around through turn 1. Oh, good drive there off turn 1 for Cripps. Here he comes, going to look down the inside. Not quite quick enough. Tommy Hart goes defensive. Cripps now right on the back bumper. Here we've got an accident down here. Tommy Hart's gone defensive. Here comes Cripps down the inside. Oh, outbrakes himself. Shoots it off on the grass. Nixon Cripps just can't pull it up. Gifts the win to Tommy Hart. Just outbraked himself into Hart hairpin. Indy Ewan caught up in that incident down there at Hart hairpin. Tommy Hart's going to take heat 3. Great drive to absorb the pressure. Put your hands together, folks. What a fantastic drive from the youngster. Tommy Hart's going to take heat 3. Second place is going to go to Nixon Cripps. Right on the rear bumper. Maximus Rennie across the line. What an outstanding drive that was by Tommy Hart. McMillan will be next across the line. The number 76. Then it's the 9 of Ivor Spence. The 54 of Charlie Clark. And then we go back to Sebastian Power in P8. Ben Brody was 9th. Harrison Cunningham got home in 10th place. Good drive from the youngster in the number 72. Riley Tomlinson was 11th. Jack Hall was 12th. Then we go back to Elliot Armstrong. Owen Armstrong, Oliver Bennett, Riley Craig, Phineas Sherman in 17th. Braden Watson 18th. I beg your pardon, Levi Trotter got home in 18. Watson was 19th. Aaron Lee 20, then Benji Bellamy, Jack McGrath, Indy Ewan, Craving a long way down, and Jaden Buttermore didn't take the start, the 43 from Taranaki. Outstanding driving by all these youngsters. On Tommy Hart. So out the gate, the KZ2s, brought to you by Sylvester Clark Consulting Engineers. The big bangers, as I call them. 52 brake horsepower, 6-speed gearbox, front and rear, premier class of KartSport New Zealand. Led away by 24 of Graham Smythe, top qualified race win as well in a 4th. Alongside the number 2 NZ, Jacob Cranston, the local man. He'll start from P2. From position 3, the number 10 of Emerson Vincent, the young gun. Then it's number 1, Jay Ewan, alongside another one of our young guns, back-to-back KZ2 champion. Starting position 4, number 34 of Raymond Malin. From P6, the number 30 of Jackson Rooney had a couple of second places yesterday. Young Jackson going to take it to the protagonists at the front. Highly experienced Graham and multiple national champion Jacob Cranston in the number 2 cart. So 2 laps of warm-up, getting these tyres. Also great racing yesterday in the K2. Leading the kart stars into this round, the one ahead of Joe and 1 point over the number 2 of Jacob. Regan Hall back to 3rd place and Luke Thompson at 4. So all to Jacob Cranston. Young Jacob Cranston when I started again. Jacob Cranston, NZ. He'll want to get stuck in here. Graham Smith had a race win in a 4th. Watts Cranny got off the front. Proudly brought to you by Sylvester Clark, Engineers, with offices in Wellington, Thomas North, Auckland and Hawke's Bay. Your civil structural engineering specialists. Go and see Cameron Jack, one of the directors of Clark. Talk through your needs that you may have with any build or development you're thinking about doing. Sylvester Clark can help you out with pre-planning and civil engineering, structural engineering. You name it, they can do it. Final coming up for the Cadet. Can't wait for that one. It's going to be fantastic. Watching these youngsters do their thing. We'll bring you those grids shortly. If you haven't yet, pop up and talk to the to Gazoo Racing New Zealand. There and talk to Nico about how you find yourself in a Toyota race for this coming season. Tier Championship, the championship cars running in like a Tier 2 competition. This coming season is brand new GR86. Thanks to Toyota Gazoo Racing New Zealand for supporting the Rose City Championship here this weekend at KartSport Manawatu. All our sponsors over a huge gratitude. We simply race support sponsors. So it's a standing start for the AZ2s. You watch these rocket ships from a standing start. Young Jay Irwin been running up in the States with the Rural Art team. In the number 1 kart. Just 15 years of age. Youngest ever to win a KZ2 championship title in New Zealand at 14 here at Manawatu 2 years ago. In fact, it was last year. So wait for the green flag. Here we go, green flag. We're ready to rock and roll. KZ2, Sylvester Clark Engineers. Wait for the revs to build. Here it comes. Blast off. Jay Irwin, great start, got up to P2. Jacob, not such a great start from the 2 ahead. Graham Smith's going to lead us into turn 2 for the first time. That's Jay Irwin. The 10 of Emerson Vincent there in 3rd place. Then it's the 2 NZ of Cranston. Then it's Jackson Rooney, Nathan Krang down into Bambaku for the first time. Putting it down the inside. Opening lap. Brakes not quite up to temperature yet. The car will get better through the race, but Smite's going to lead us through the first lap. Cross the line, the 24. Then it's the 1 NZ. The youngster Emerson in behind in 3rd place. Then it's Brandon Rooney. Raymond Malin, Blake Corrin, Regan Hall, Mitchell Corrin, Jim Murray, that's your top 10. Then we go back to Luke Thompson and the number 7 kart. Oh, one off on the grass in the bags there at the exit of turn 3. The bag's been lifted up in the air. Not sure who that is, it's gone off down there. Jay Irwin just trying to catch to the back. Graham Smythe has lost the 41. Mitchell Corrin in the pits from 10th position, now parked in the pits to number 41. Around we go, down to turn 2. It's the 16 of Sampson that's in the bags. So in turn 24 of Smythe with it, then Vincent, Rooney, Craig, Malin, Blake Corrin, Regan Hall. Watch these things slice down through the inside. Emerson Vincent the quickest on track with a 2.50 back in P3. The front three condensing now with to go. They've lost the 31 of Luke Thompson in the pits as well. Not sure what the issue is for the number 31, but he's parked in the pit. So we've lost Corrin, Thompson and Sampson. Look at the brakes down there, hard on the brakes of the hard hairpin. Jay Irwin, incredible closing speed between these carts. Smythe along Z2. Youngsters have stepped up, really taking it to Graham Smythe. All sideways there, Graham Smythe. The only two missing from here are Daniel Brown and Matthew Kinsman. Oh, big mistake from Jay Irwin. Locked the brake, and Higgins slides it off. Back on track though. Drops back into 5th place, so gives 2nd place to Emerson Vincent. Big lock up there at Higgins. Just couldn't quite get the brake marker right. And fired it off. Higgins Concrete. Back on the track though. So it's Smythe, Vincent, Cranston. Then it's Rooney, Irwin, Krang, Malin, Blake Corrin, Regan Hall, the 33 of Jay Murray. Then we go back to the 77 of Cameron Jones. Now what's young Emerson Vincent got for great life? 4 to go. Irwin had a rough run yesterday. Got involved in an accident at 1. Got 4th in heat 2. Down in P5. Fastest on the circuit at the moment, the 2NZ of Jacob Crichton back in 3rd place. The benefit of the draft, Vincent. They fire it up in the Bamba curve. Graham Smythe still leads. Sodi cart 2, 3, 4. Then we go back to the barrel art cart of Jay Irwin. Then it's Krang in the Paralyn. And the 34 Malin back there as well, putting some pressure on Krang, the 62 cart. Malin just jumped into a Sodi cart as well. New Zealand. Oh, Smythe just dropped a wheel in the exit of turn 1. Here comes Cranston and Vincent. Fastest on track, still Jacob Cranston. Fastest lap of the race. That time around for the 2NZ of Cranston. They're catching Graham Smythe. This is going to go down to the wire with a couple to go. Can Smythe hang on here? What does Cranston do? Does he have a crack at Vincent? Or is he to settle for 3rd place? I doubt he is. It's just gone slightly defensive at Hartley Hairpin. Here comes Graham Smythe with 2 to go. Oh, I can't take my eyes off the front 3. Rooney back there in 4. Then it's Irwin 5, still Krang 6. Then Malin 7. Blake 8. Down into turn 1. Through turn 2. Oh, this is exciting stuff, the KZ2s. The hard hairpin, they'll go. Hard on the brakes. No change in the order. Still Smythe, Vincent, Cranston, Rooney, Irwin, Krang, Malin, then Blake Corrin. Last lap time for our race leader, Graham Smythe. Round through the clubhouse corner for the second and last time. Graham Smythe, last lap, and it's the 10 of Vincent. There's nothing between Vincent and Cranston. Only a couple of a second. Which in one of these things is a long way. Smythe just squirreling on brakes down here at turn 2. The back of the cart sliding around hard on the brakes. It looks like there's not going to be a change in the order unless someone does something desperate. But here we go for the last time. Sylvester Clark KZ2. Vincent's going to just have to go cover down here at Hartley Hairpin. Does so. Going to be a race for Graham Smythe. The KZ2, Smythe takes it out. Second place is going to go to the 10 of Vincent. Then to the 2 of Jacob Cranston and P3. P4 to Jackson Rooney. 5 will be one of Jay Irvin. Then we go back to Nathan Crang in 6. 7th is Raymond Malin. 8th is Blake Warren. 9th is the 33 of Jay Murray. 10th is Master, number 3. Then we go back to the 11th, the 7 of Cameron Jones in 11. And 12 will be 13th. Luke Thompson, 14. We lost Mitchell, Corin, George Sampson and Cameron Jones. Oh, the KZ2 always put on. Just too much pace, Graham. Well, I hope you enjoyed that at home, folks. Just watching on the live stream. Great drive. Is exciting. Unfortunately, mistake against Concrete. Went from P. Cover after that. Almost for Cadet Rock. That wind just picked up a fair bit now from the east. Just got a couple of carts to pick up. It's the 16 of George Sampson, the KZ2. Went into the bags pretty hard there at the exit of turn 3. Got a bit of cleaning to do on that cart. Get the grass off. Well, here we are, first of our pre-finals. Bailey's Manawatu. Cadet up the gate, led away from pole position by the 3NZ of Ryan Healy alongside Nico Thomason in the number 2 cart. Row 2, the Gold Star champ Sam Amon alongside the 12 of Alex Craig. Reed Phillips is going to start from P5. Conor Rankin, the 72 cart from Taranaki from P6. Taylor Costello will start the 45 cart from 7th. Max Turner from 8th, the number 13. That's row 4. Row 5, the 69 of Van Walker from position 9. Alexander Cunningham out of position 10. On row 5, the number 32. Joey Joe, the number 66, will start from position 11. And Hamish McGrath will start from 12th in the number 9 cart from Dunedin. This race, this is the future of New Zealand motorsport. The Cadet Rocks, no one's over 10 years old in this field. little 60cc Vortex Rock engine. One of these drivers will represent New Zealand at the Rock Super Final in South Garda, in Italy in October. If they win the Supreme Kart Supplies New Zealand Rock Cup. Currently Nico Thomason leading the points. There's only 3 in it to Ryan Healy. That's your front row. So these guys are going to go at it for line honours heading into the final round of the Sulphur City Championship in Rotorua in about a month's time. So these two on the front row, one of them will, at this stage, is going to head to Italy, but who knows what could happen from row 2. Young Sam Amon not far off the points as well, only sort of 7 or 8 points to the front, back in position 5, so anything's possible. But in the meantime, the front row are the points leaders in the Rock Cup and the points leaders for the Kart Stars New Zealand title for Kart Stars. 12 laps coming for this pre-final. They're all mates off the track. I wouldn't say so right about now. Line them up, ready to gas it up for the start. Good looking formation. Joey Joe just dropped back a little bit. Here he comes. And away they go. Healy jumps out early lead. On into P2 now. Showed good pace in Heat 3 yesterday. Young Sam Amon from Waverley. Oh, there's a bit of late diving going on at turn 2. They all get through cleanly though. Down into Hart for the first time. Race orders, Healy. Then it's Amon. Thomason, Reed, Phillips. Down into Bamber Curve. Thomason looks to the inside of Amon. Gets the job done at Bamber Curve. Amon slips back 2 now. Phillips is going to go around the ugly way. Around the outside at turn 6. They're signalling to work together. So Thomason now to set off after Ryan Healy. Amon just drifting back. He's back to P5. The Gold Star champ. So it's Healy, Phillips, Thomason. They're going to battle early. That's not going to help if they want to catch Ryan Healy. Look at Healy. He's gapped them already. Here comes Joey Joe down the inside. What a rocket. The number 66 of Joey Joe found himself up in P2. Absolute rocket ship, the little number 66, the Cosmic Kart. Here he comes. So Healy leads from Joey Joe. Then it's Phillips, Thomason, Amon. Alexander Cunningham having a good battle there with the 69 kart of Van Walker. But Ryan Healy's just gapped the field. The local driver, Joey Joe, started way down in 11th place, is up to P2 after 2 laps. Outstanding. They're out behind. Joe's going to set off after the 3NZ of Healy. Healy's still the quickest on the circuit at the moment. Around through turn 2. They barrel. Healy's now into turn 4, Hart hairpin. Live timing's just tipped over. I can't give you the actual split at the moment. So through Bamber Curve goes Joey Joe, the 66. Then it's Thomason, the 6 of Phillips. Then it's Gold Star champ on. Then the 69 of Van Walker, the 13 of Max Turner. One further back. Look at the slicing and dicing going on through Hartley Hairpin. Further down the field, the 12 of Alex Craig. And Cunningham, Rankin, Costello. It's the 9 of Hamish McGrath. Great pace. Ryan Healy. Joey Joe, the quickest on track. A couple of tenths quicker than Ryan Healy. But it's 3.6 seconds, the gap. That's a big ask for 8 laps to go. Who knows what this young fella can do from Auckland, the number 66. Bailey's Manawatu, Cadet Rock pre-final. This will set us up for our finals later on this afternoon. Who's going to make it to the top step? Will it be Ryan Healy? Will it be Joey Joe? Or Nico Thomason? Nothing between the points. heading into this round. 8 laps remain. Cadet Rock. They're all driving very, very nicely. Healy just took some more time out of Joey Joe that time. In fact, he was 7/10 quicker on lap 4. The only 3 drivers in 51 seconds is Alex Craig. Here he comes through the field now through Hart Hairpin. Craig on a mission in behind Van Walker now, trying to move forward. Must have had an issue early in the race. Started from position 4, finding himself now down in position 7. 7 to go for our race leader. Then it's Joe, Thomason, Amon, Reed, Phillips, Van Walker, Turner and Craig. Then Costello, Cunningham, Rankin, and the 9 of McGrath. Through Hart Hairpin comes our race leader, Ryan Healy, the local driver from the Manawatu. It's Joey Joe. Thomason as well in 3rd. Then it's Amon, Phillips. Looks like Amon's kart's just starting to come on now. Another 6/10 quicker Ryan Healy that time around over Joey Joe. Halfway through this pre-final. Got the drone flying around. If you're watching the live stream at home, hope you're enjoying those drone shots from these youngsters. Remember, there's no one over 10 years of age here. Ryan Healy, just a masterclass this morning. Got the kart set up on point, driving it perfectly. Got a great start, just pinned his ears back. Was half a second quicker again than Joey Joe that time. In fact, Thomason in 3rd place, 2/10 quicker. Can he catch Joey Joe with 5 laps to go? That's the big question. No mistakes required. The race order is still Healy, Joe, Thomason, Amon, Reed, Phillips, Van Walker, then Alex Craig, Max Turner, Taylor Costello, Kaiser Rankin, the 72 kart. Then it's the 32 of Cunningham. That's Alexander Cunningham. Then the 9 of McGrath. 5 to go. Ryan Healy just doing an absolute sterling job in front. Just jumped into the 50 seconds now. 8/10 quicker than Joey Joe behind him. Joe actually losing a couple of tenths every lap to the 2 of Thomason. Thomason head down on the NASA panel, trying to reduce as much drag as possible in the number 2. And here comes Ryan Healy with 4 left now. Then it's Joe, Thomason, Amon, Reed Phillips in 4th place. Then Van Walker, Alex Craig, Max Turner, Taylor Costello, Kaiser Rankin across the line to complete lap 8. Then it's Alexander Cunningham and the 9 kart of Jack McGrath. So just looking at the times again, 50.9 for Ryan Healy, 51.7 for Joey Joe, and 51.2 for Nico Thomason. So Thomason's coming, he's coming at Joe now with 3 to go. Hopefully he's got enough time to catch the 66. He'll be energised knowing the young fella's just in front of him. Joey Joe's just got to keep his composure with 3 to go. Find himself on P2 for the final. Another 7/10 of a second quicker that time. Nico Thomason, here he comes. This could go down to the wire with a couple to go. The gap officially is only 1.7 seconds. Joey Joe just drops a wheel in the exit of Hart Hairpin. Thomason can see that. He's even more energised. Can Joe hang on? Thomason's coming really fast. Healy's gone. He's halfway to New Plymouth by now. But Joe in second place. Then it's Thomason, Amon, Reed Phillips, Walker, Turner, Craig, Costello. The battle for me is for second place between the 66 cart and the 2 of Thomason. Oh, Thomason a little wiggle there. Right on the back bumper now, here it comes, with 2 to go. Thomason could really take this to Joey Joe. We don't need to worry about Healy. He's out of here. The one for me is P2. Joey Joe bearing down on him, Nico Thomason. No mistakes required from Joe. Oh, just about dropped a wheel that time as well, close to the edge of the track. Here comes Thomason. Key has to get past through Bamba Curve. Now into turn 6. Straightens it up into Hartley Hairpin. The last lap board's out for Ryan Healy. The question is who's going to go second. Here comes Joe. Thomason right there. 1 to go for these guys. Joe looks over his left shoulder. Knows that Thomason's right there. That margin he had's all evaporated. Looks again. See Thomason sitting there. He's going to have to go defensive. Down here at the turn 2. Here comes Thomason. Watch turn. In they go. Joe just puts it in the middle of the track. Good driving. Now again at Hart Hairpin. Joe goes defensive. Thomason looking for a way past. Can he get past the 66 of Joe? Made a little mistake there. No denying the race win to Ryan Healy. Fantastic drive out in front for the number 3. Joe's got a couple of kart lengths margin through the infield for the very last time. Race win for Ryan Healy. Second place. Looks like it's going to go the way of the 66 of Joey Joe. What a great drive from the youngster. Held on at the end. P2 for the 66 of Joe. Third will be the 2 of Thomason. Then it's on. The number 6 of Reed Phillips is going to get home in 5th place. Alex Craig will be 6th. Oh, there's contact between Craig and Turner over there at Hartley Hairpin. So Craig's going to get home in 6th place. Then it's the 72 of Rankin in 7th. Max Turner's going to get home eventually, I think, in 9th place. No, 11th place that is. So Taylor Costello home in 8. Van Walker 9. Alexander Cunningham 10. Max Turner 11. And Hamish McGrath rounds the field out in 12th place. Well, good drive Ryan Healy. Can't deny that man had pace. Fantastic fight back from Nico Thomason. Just couldn't quite get there in the end. Looking forward to the final for these guys this afternoon. So heading up the gate now, Vortex Rock DVS Senior, proudly supported by Kirby Design. A small field, but a good looking field. Starting from the pole position, the 1NZ of Kean Burt. Clean swept yesterday with qualifying and 3 heat race wins. From alongside from position 2, the 84 of Jack Amon. From position 3, the 99 of Blake Corrin. His brother will start alongside in position 4, the number 41, Mitchell Corrin. From row 3, we'll have the 17 of Daniel McMillan and Ayrton Williams. From P6, from P7, the 14 of Darren Walker. Seth Frost will start the 77 cart from P8. And Father Craig will start the 57 from P9. Looking forward to this Vortex Rock DVS Senior pre-final. We're going to run this pre-final over 12 laps. Strap yourselves in, folks. If you're at home, make yourself a cup of tea. Get ready for this pre-final for Vortex Rock DVS Senior. The points for the Rock Cup at the moment, 3 ahead is Kean Burt, leading the Rock Cup points into this round from Blake Corrin. Then another 10 back to Jack Amon in third. Mitchell Corrin, 2 more points back in fourth. So all to play for Kean Burt for the New Zealand Rock Cup points for round 4. Bird also leading the Hampton Downs New Zealand Racing Academy KartStars Series points by 24 over Blake Corrin. So Burt keen to win this one. He's had a clean sweep so far. I don't want to put the commentator's curse on him. Amon Burt on the front row. Then it's the Corrin brothers in behind. What can they serve up to these two in front? Here we come, folks, winding them up. Lights out. Looks like Blake Corrin's jumped into P2. Amon to 3. They thunder down into turn 2. Still got cold tyres. Round through 3 they come. Burt's going to lead from Blake Corrin. Then it's Daniel McMillan in the 17 kart, the 84 of Jack Amon in P4. Ayrton Williams in 5. Then it's Mitchell Corrin, Darren Walker, Seth Frost, Craig Frost. Round 3 for the first time. Burt in control of this final, pre-final. No change in the race order. Williams has got Mitchell Corrin within half a kart length of the rear bumper. Down into turn 2 they go for the second time. Still Burt leads Blake Corrin. Then it's Daniel McMillan, Jack Amon, Ayrton Williams, Mitch Corrin, Darren Walker, Seth Frost, Craig Frost. That's your race order. Fastest on the circuit, the man in front, Kean Burt, with a 53.07, 703. That's a good opening lap, couple of tenths quicker than the rest of the field. There's only 2 drivers in the 53 seconds. That's P1, P2. Ayrton Williams just ever so slightly making a gain on the 84 of Jack Amon. Down into 2 again. Here comes Williams. Closing up in the braking area. He'll be keen to get past the 84 of Amon, but move a bit further forward in preparation for the final this afternoon. Kirby Design, Vortex Rock DVS Senior. No change in the order at the front. Interested to see what happens for position 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 laps left in this pre-final. Second of our pre-finals today. Round through turn 1 goes Burt. Probably got 5 or 6 kart lengths, maybe a little bit more over Blake Corrin. Then it's McMillan from the Hawke's Bay in P3. Amon from Waverley and South Taranaki in P4. Then it's Williams from Hamilton, the 46 kart. Just starting to come on now. Good in the braking area at Bamber Curve. Closing up on Amon. So it's a Hart kart, then an FK, 2 Tony karts, a Falcon, then another FK, Praga, Tony kart. That's your manufacturer's order. Look at Burt though, stretching out in front. Over Blake Corrin, just not able to keep in touch with the 1NZ. Won this championship title down in Blenheim in Easter this year. Doing a great job, the local from Manawatu. Oh, McMillan, little mistake there on the exit of Hart hairpin. Now Amon's right on the rear bumper. Can Amon get past the number 17? But Williams is backed up as well behind. Here goes Amon down the inside at Hartley Heppen. Williams decides to go with him. Can't make it stick though. So it's Amon, McMillan. Amon up to P3, McMillan 4, Williams still 5. Then it's Mitchell Corrin 6, Darren Walker, Seth Frost, Craig Frost. What's Amon got pace-wise now? Can he get away and try and get closer to Blake Corrin? Oh, contact. Williams. Turn 2. Williams goes back 3 spots. So the 1 of Burt leads from the 99 of Corrin. Then it's Amon, McMillan. Now the 41 of Mitch Corrin. The 46 of Ayrton Williams. Looks like that nose cone got a push back. The 46 cart now just got to try and make as much of a gain as he can. With 6 to go, we're halfway through this pre-final for Kirby Design Vortex Rock DVS Senior. Amon's got a decent margin back to the 17 of McMillan. Down the inside goes Mitchell Corrin on McMillan at turn 2. Williams is there as well, looking for another way past. Williams will put it in down here. Gets the job done, out breaks himself though. Loses another spot. Ayrton Williams had a brain explosion down there at Hart Hairpin. Went for the late dive and couldn't pull it up in time. So now slips back behind Darren Walker. So Burt leads still from the 99 of Blake Corrin. Then it's Jack Amon, Mitchell Corrin, Darren Walker, Daniel McMillan and Ayrton Williams. The 77 of Frost, then the 57 of Craig Frost. That's your race order. Still got 4 to run in this pre-final. Hope you're enjoying this racing at home, folks. So the 1NZ of Kean Burt, untouchable at the front, still the quickest on the circuit that time around with a 44.1, 2 tenths quicker than everybody else. Blake Corrin in second. Watch the rear bumper get smaller and smaller as Burt drives off. The 84 of Amon in P3. Then it's Mitchell Corrin, Darren Walker, Daniel McMillan, Ayrton Williams, Seth Frost, Craig Frost running the green Masters plate, the number 57 from Taranaki out of the Supreme Kart Supplies racing team. Around through Hart Hairpin again. Got 3 to run. Williams looking to try and get past McMillan again. Made a little mistake down there at turn 4 last time, the Hart Hairpin. Just found himself out braked and ended up giving that position away. Williams down the inside at Hartley Hairpin. Gets past McMillan this time. Now going to set up after Darren Walker. That nose cone looks a bit displaced on the front of that number 46 cart. Kean Burt, Blake Corrin, Jack Amon, Mitchell Corrin, Darren Walker, Ayrton Williams. Then it's Daniel McMillan, Seth Frost and Craig Frost. Seth Frost a bit of motocross style around turn 2 sideways. Fang and Dan will be impressed with that. 2 to go for our race leader, the second of our pre-finals today. Vortex Rock DVS Senior, proud brought to you by Kirby Design. Darren Walker just trying to of the 41 of Mitchell Corrin in front. Up through turn 2. They'll get the last lap board. No worries for Kean Burt, 2 seconds quicker, or clear I should say, of Blake Corrin. Then another 3.5 seconds back to the 84 of Amon. These front 2 have just gapped the field. Round through Hartley Hairpin for the second to last time. Kean Burt. He'll get the last lap board. So will the 99 of Blake Corrin. Then it's Jack Amon. Mitchell Corrin's got Darren Walker stalking the back of him. Then it's the 46 of Williams, the 17 of McMillan, the 77 of Seth Frost, then the 57 of Craig Frost. Half a lap behind our race leader of Kean Burt. Through Hart Hairpin for the last time. It's going to be another race win for Kian Burt. Top qualifier. Won the 3 heats. Now's won the pre-final. Can he go all the way this afternoon and take out the final? Put your hands together, folks, for Kian Burt, the 1NZ. Great drive. Second place, the 99 of Blake Corrin. Then we go back to Jack Amon in P3. The 41 of Mitchell Corrin's going to get home in 4. Then it's Darren Walker in 5. Next will be Ayrton Williams, the 46 kart, in 6th. 7th will be Daniel McMillan, the number 17. Seth Frost, the 77 kart, will get home in 8. And 7 of Craig Frost. So there's your run and done. Vortex Rock DVS Senior. About to head out the gate shortly. Vortex Rock DVS Junior. So out the gate we go, Vortex Rock DVS Junior. Leading us away, the 1NZ of Marco Manson. The bigger pardon, the number 69 of Marco Manson. He's 1NZ in the other category. Marco Manson's going to lead us from pole position. The 69 of Manson, then it's the number 1 of Carson Daly alongside in P2. Position 3, the 98 of Lachlan Tombleson. From 4, the 88 of Miles Baker. From position 5, the 12 of Sam Wang. Max Aim on the number 94 is going to start out of position 6. Lachlan Roberts from 7, the number 20. Josh Collins from position 8. And Sean Holland, the number 5 kart, will start from the position 9 on row 5. Palmerston North Automotive, Vortex Rock DVS Junior. Once again, one of these drivers will represent New Zealand at the Rock Super Final in South Garda in Italy in October. If they can pick up this New Zealand Rock Cup Series. Marco Manson leading the points over Carson Daly. Daly already won himself a trip up to the Rock Cup final for winning the Nationals. So sitting in second place, Carson Daly. Lachlan Roberts back in P3. But for the Hampton Downs New Zealand Racing Academy Kart Stars Series, it's Manson leading Daly by 10 points. Oh, a bit of side pod rubbing going through to the last corner there. Looks like they're setting up how it's going to be for the pre-final, about to ignite here. 12 laps. Manson in charge. Not the prettiest looking start I've ever seen, but they've let him go. Oh, Daly off on the grass. Daly goes to rear of field. Turn 1. Daly out on the grass. Looks like Tombleson and Manson are going to scrap for the lead. Here we come down into turn 4. Manson hangs on. Tombleson second. Then it's the 88 of Baker. Then it's Amon. Pushing and shoving already. We've still got 12 laps of battle to go. Daly at rear of field. Trying to get past the 5 of Holland. Goes to the outside. Not the wisest choice. No room out there. But it's Manson. Baker. The 98 of Tombleson, then it's Amon, Roberts, Wang, Collins, Holland, and Daly. The 1NZ is going to put it down the inside of Higgins and try and get back. Oh, we've lost Tombleson. It sounds like a chain's come off. The 98 in despair on the front straight. It sounds like a chain by the way the engine revved its guts out. Coming out of Higgins. Back up front. Manson, Baker, Amon. Then it's Roberts, Wang. Wang just giving Roberts a tidy up there into turn 4. Hart hairpin. So Tombleson pulls his cart off the side of the track up there by the start line. Manson now puts his head down, gets to work in the 69 cart up front. Then it's the 88 of Baker, P2. Amon in 3. Then it's Wang, Roberts, Collins, Daly and Holland. It's only had 2 laps. And they're into it already. Manson got huge pace though out in front. Palmerston North Automotive, Vortex Rock DVS Junior. Manson with a 44.885. The only driver in the 44 seconds out of the Josh Hart Racing team. Baker also running one of those Josh Hart carts in P2. The man from Hamilton. Oh, there's a bit of side-by-side action from Sam Wang and Lachlan Roberts. It's getting fairly energised for the minor positions. Wang and Roberts got together coming out of turn 8 and into 9. Wang gets in front though. No challenge for Manson up front from Miles Baker, waiting for the cart to come on. Then it's the 94, the 84, no the 94. Oh, we've got contact there at the Hart hairpin. The 18 of Collins is around, parked up on the grass. Can he restart that cart? Gonna give it a shot. Daly moving forward. Next in the queue for Daly is the 20 of Lachlan Roberts. Josh Collins trying to get that cart started. Not able to get the cart restarted just yet. He's going to try again. Just can't quite get enough momentum to get that cart started. So it's Manson, Baker. Oh, that's the end of the day for Josh Collins for the pre-final. Parks it up on the grass. Daly's gone forward. Here comes Roberts down the inside. Late dive down at Bamber Curve, but he's on the outside for the next one. Loses another spot to the 12 of Wang. So Roberts and Wang still going at it with 7 to go. Daly's moved forward one more. As the red mist descended through the mid-pack. So it's Manson, then it's Baker, Max Amon, Carson Daly, Sam Wang, Lachlan Roberts, Josh Collins, parked up on the grass. Sean Holland is out as well. And Tombleson lost a chain early in this race. Manson doing a sterling job at the front of this field. Baker trying to hunt him down. Then it's the 94 of young Max Amon from Waverley. 3 Amon boys racing here this weekend. Daly back in 4th place after getting fired off early at turn 1 off the start. No denying the man out in front though. Got great pace across 2 categories, doing a great job this weekend, young Marco Manson. Of course, older brother Sebastian racing Formula Ford and karts, of course. This is a great pathway step from karts to cars. You want to make that step, go and talk to the guys at Toyota Gazoo Racing up the top of the hill in the black tent. They can help you develop a pathway to move forward in your career if you've got ambitions to be the Ryan Wood, Shane Van Gisbergen, Scott McLaughlin, Scott Dixon, you name it, Earl Bamber. They've all been through karts. This is where it all starts. Go talk to Nico and Amanda up there at Toyota Gazoo Racing New Zealand. See if you can work out a plan to get from karts to cars. Whether it's the 86 series or the Castrol Toyota Formula Region Oceanic series. 4 laps to run. Manson just too quick. The only driver in the 43 seconds, Marco Manson. A tenth quicker than Miles Baker, done a 44 flat that time. Just not quite fast enough for the man up front. Super smooth, robotic-like lines around this circuit. Hasn't made any mistakes. This category's so tight. As far as performance, it's all about not making mistakes in kart setup and of course driving nice and straight and tidy. Go for Marco Manson and Miles Baker. We see the drone sweep down over Higgins, following Miles Baker. Down through turn 1, chasing him down through into turn 2. Fantastic drone shots from our drone pilot. Sweeping down over the field. Through Bamber Curve goes Manson with 2 to go. Then it's the 88 of Baker. Max Amon, Carson Daly, Sam Wang, Lachlan Roberts. That's all we've got left at the moment. Keep an eye on that drone, folks. Watch how quick that is. Just chasing Marco Manson now around the circuit. Great to watch. Just no answer. Miles Baker for Marco Manson, the official 2.6 seconds from P1 to P2, then another 4 seconds back to Max Amon. Just too quick, Marco Manson. Last lap boards at the ready. There'll be 1 to go for Marco Manson. He'll clean sweep the qualifying, the 3 heats, and now the pre-final as well. Then it's Baker, the 94 of Max Amon. Then it's the 1 NZ of Carson Daly, the 12 of Wang, the 20 of Lachlan Roberts. That's your full race order. Only 6 left. Give him a wave this time, folks. He's got 1 to go. Round through Hard Hairpin he comes. Followed by Miles Baker. Then it's Max Amon. Carson Daly. Another race win for the 69 of Marco Manson. Second place, the 88 of Miles Baker. And in third, the 94, young Max Amon. Then it's the 1 of Carson Daly, home in P4. P5 will be the 12 of Sam Wang. And Lachlan Roberts is going to round out the top 6. Palmerston North Automotive, Vortex Rock DVS Junior. Done and dusted now. Just the final to come for these guys this weekend at the Toyota Gazoo Racing New Zealand Rose City Championship here in sunny Palmerston North today, I'm pleased to say. What is it? Okay. This pre-final one, the one you dropped here, okay. Well, here we go, Manson's TCLM Rotax Max Heavy. The big boys are going to go and give it a shot. Manson's TCLM, of course, based in Auckland. Property developers and helping people for many years achieve their dreams. The Manson's TCLM Limited Group, the experts in property development, family-owned business. So starting us away from the pole position, the 1 NZ of Josh Bethune. Alongside will be the 2 NZ of Hero Sheridan. Riley Jack, our top qualifier from yesterday, will start from position 3 on row 2. Alongside will be clubmate Scott Daly. Trent Ingham will start the 27 kart from 5. Adam Bell from 6. Darren Walker, the 14 from 7. He'll share row 4 with the 83 of Ashley Higgins. Row 5, the 69 of Brendan Hart from Manawatu and TRC Toyota. From position 10, the number 57 of Elliot Osborne. Aaron Tahu will start from 11th in the 48 kart. Anthony Devonport from position 12. And Clint Beaumont, the number 95 kart, will start from position 13. That's row 7. So Manson's TCLM Limited, Rotax Max Heavy. I affectionately call them the Fat Boys. These guys with their cart weigh 185 kilos minimum. So you're driving a rocket that weighs 185 kilos. Getting ready for the start, just arms across the line to keep the temperature up in the radiator. Round through Higgins Concrete for 12 laps. Here we go. Watch this one, folks. Rotax Max Heavy. Start to wind them up under the control of Bethune. Here we go, lights out. So Bethune and Sheridan, 1-2. Down into turn 2 for the first time. Can they get them all pulled up nicely? Yes, they're playing good through turn 2. Now through 3 they go. Right in the middle of the track, good driving, Josh Bethune. P2, Sheridan. Then it's Daly. The 5 Bell, then it's Riley Jack in P5. Ingham in 6. Higgins 7. Walker 8. Then Elliot Osborne in 9. Daly down the inside. Gets a touch up for his trouble from Sheridan. Daly goes to P2. Here comes Riley Jack down the inside. Great move, the 13 of Riley Jack. Going up to P4. So your race order, Bethune, Daly, Adam Bell. Then we go back one more to Riley Jack, Hero Sheridan. Sheridan under attack now from Ingham down at turn 2. Ingham can't get past the 2 NZ of Sheridan. Bethune's got about a 5 kart length gap on Scott Daly. Running a truckload of weight on that 44 kart to bring him up to the minimum weight. Round through the infield, turn 6. Goes Bethune, then Daly, Bell, Riley Jack, Hero Sheridan. Then it's Ingham. Got a traffic jam behind him of Higgins, Walker, Osborne, Brendan Hart, Clint Beaumont, Tahu. Then the 24 of Devonport. That's your race order with 10 to go. Bethune got too much pace in that cosmic kart. Down the inside goes Riley Jack on Adam Bell. There's a bit of contact. Jack managed to squeeze through into hard hip and they'll go. Riley Jack looking to move forward. Next in the queue for him is the 44 of Scott Daly in front. Bethune the quickest on the racetrack for the 44 flat. Let me try that again for the 45.393. Helps when you look at the right category. So down into turn 2, here comes Riley Jack down the inside on Daly. Can he get it done? Can't pull it up. Daly just drives around him and hangs on, but Jack's going to have another go down here at Hard Hairpin. Delhi just cuts his nose off. There's contact side by side as they exit Hart Hairpin. Delhi's not going to give an inch. Riley Jack just banging side pods as they come out of Hart Hairpin. Round through Hartley Hairpin they go. Riley Jack will have another look down here at Clubhouse. Oh, locks it up. Gets T-boned by the 5 of Bell. So Riley Jack made a mere of it down here at Clubhouse corner. Got centre punched by the 5 of Adam Bell. That's Bell's race done. That's the pre-final for Adam Bell. Just wrong place, wrong time for the number 5. Back up front. Leads Delhi. Then it's Sheridan, Ingham, Higgins, Walker, Osborne, Brendan Hart, Clint Beaumont, Aaron Tahu, Davenport, then Riley Jack after making a mistake down here all by himself. Still 7 laps to run here. Manson's TCLM, Rotax Max Heavy. Look at the battle for third place between Ingham and Sheridan. Hero Sheridan, the 2NZ, trying to fend off Trent Ingham from Ingham Driven in Hamilton. Next in the queue, Ashley Higgins, the number 83 from Manawatu. Bethune just too fast. Fastest lap that time around, 45.194. 3/10 quicker than everybody else. Josh Bethune. Hero Sheridan's got his hands full though with Trent Ingham and Ashley Higgins chasing him down. Riley Jack's camera floating around on the front of that NASA panel. Luckily it's got a tether on it. Sheridan under all sorts of pressure at turn 2. Ingham's really keen to get past the number 2 NZ as they're down into head at Hart Hairpin. Higgins biding his time as well, waiting to see what happens in front of him. Through Hartley Hairpin goes the number 2 NZ. Scott Daly doing a great job carrying a lot of lead on that cart to bring him up to the minimum weight. Your race off, Josh Bethune, Daly, Hero Sheridan, then it's Trent Ingham, Ashley Higgins, Darren Walker, Elliot Osborne, Brendan Hart, Aaron Tahu. Then it's Clint Beaumont, Davenport and Riley Jack. No one's going to catch Josh Bethune out. He had 2 race wins yesterday in heat 2 and 3. Still 4 to go. This 12-lap pre-final, the Rotax Max Heavy, proudly brought to you by Manson's TCLM Limited. Across the line goes Riley Jack, the number 13, probably half a lap behind after that incident down here with Adam Bell. Unfortunately, Adam Bell just wrong place. Come around the corner and then saw Riley Jack sitting right in front of him. Had nowhere to go. Bethune through Bamber Curve. Fastest now on the racetrack, the number 27 of Trent Ingham. Sitting in behind Hero Sheridan in 4th place. 3 to go for Bethune. Here's Delhi. No gap really between the Ingham and Ashley Higgins. That's for position 4, 5, 6. Let's make that 3, 4, 5. Riley Jack into the pits, the number 13. Round through Bamber Curve again, Josh Bethune. I've got 2 laps to run after this one. There we go, 2 to go for Josh Bethune. Then it's Scott Daly, Hero Sheridan, Trent Ingham, Ashley Higgins, Darren Walker, Then it's Elliot Osborne, the 48 of Aaron Tahu. Then it's Brendan Hart, Clint Beaumont, and Devonport, the number 24 cart. Is there a move here down at turn 2 by Ingham? Has a look, has a think, changed his mind. Maybe it's the Hart hairpin this time. Not quite close enough, I don't think. Second and last time on the circuit for the Rotax Max Heavies. Ingham definitely keen to get past Hero Sheridan in the CRG car. Last lap board for Josh Bethune. One to go for Scott Daly as well. Then it's Hero Sheridan P3. P4 is Trent Ingham. Then it's 5. Ashley Higgins, the 83 cart. Josh Bethune just got too much pace. Can Ingham get into Hero Sheridan? Not quite close enough to have down there at turn 2. Needs a good drive out of 3. Maybe Hart hairpin. Can he put it down the inside? Still not close enough. Through the infield for the last time. The national champion Joshua Bethune from Wright Karts in Auckland. It's going to be a pre-final win. Put your hands together, folks. Pre-final win for Josh Bethune. Second's going to go to Scott Daly, the 44 local man. P3 will go to Hero Sheridan. Then it's Trent Ingham in 4th. Ashley Higgins home in 5th. 6th place will go to Darren Walker. Elliot Osborne home in 7th. The 48 of Tahu, 8. Hart 9. Clint Beaumont, the 95 cart, made it to 10. Anthony Devonport 11. We lost Riley Jack and Adam Bell after an incident down here at turn 9. So that's Manson's TCLM Limited Rotax Max Heavy pre-final in the back for Josh Bethune. Going to extend his points lead in the Hampton Downs New Zealand Racing Academy Kart Stars Series. He's already got a 31 point lead over Adam Bell. Adam Bell obviously had a DNF that time. It's going to hurt the points, but Bethune just charging on. Well, next out the gate, Rotax Max Light, brought to you by Josh Hart Racing. Don't have any grid jewels in front of me, so I'm just going to wing this one. The number 42 card of Phipps off the front row with the 4 of Tom Bewley. Rotax Max Light, proudly supported by Josh Hart Racing. If you haven't heard of Josh Hart Racing, you must be living in a cave. I was just reading some of his personal highlights a little earlier on. First at the World Cup for KZ2. First at the WSK Round 3 of KF. Second at the World Cup in 2010. Worked with people like Nelson Piquet Jr. And his team members have also been to the World Cup. Won the New Zealand Championship, National Schools Championship, North Island Championships. Represented New Zealand at 5 Rotax Grand Finals and been on the podium twice at the Rotax Grand Final 2010, 2017. So fantastic set of achievements now translated into running a kart shop and helping customers achieve their dreams. Josh Hart Racing, go check him out. So here we go, Rotax Max Light, pre-final, about to kick off here at Manawatu TRC Toyota. Phipps to Bewley on the front row, then it's Burt and the 9 of Workman on row 2, then it's Richmond, Church on row 3, the 48 of Matthew Johnston will share row 4 with the 54 of Pye, then it's Ryan Bell, the 97 kart, alongside the 22 of Lucas McGill. Then it's Patrick Holmes and the 92 of Lachlan Stanborough. Then it's Chris Benton and the 5 kart of Jake Millen. Long way back in the field, Jake Millen. He'll look to move forward. Under the control of the 42 of Phipps on the inside, the orange CRG kart. Here we go, let's go racing! Down through turn 1, they make it relatively cleanly. Millen and another got together there at the exit of turn 1. Oh, Burt puts his nose in, gets it chopped off by the CRG of Ashton Phipps at turn 2. Bewley defending now from Workman. Workman gets a bit of a tagging from Josh Richmond. So down on the Bamba curve they come. Richmond and Church and Bell having a good old scrap. Phipps leads. He had great pace in the third heat yesterday, Ashton Phipps. Drive away with it from Kean Burt. Then it's Bewley and P3. Workman 4, Richmond 5. Then it's Bell, Church and Johnston and Pye. Formation this is shaping up to be. Phipps had massive pace yesterday in heat 3, but Burt's keen not to let him get away. He's just shadowing him down through 2. Round through 3 they'll come. Up to 4, Hart Hairpin. Rotax Max Jr. Rotax Max Light, I beg your pardon. A great category for these young drivers. Race order still Phipps, Burt. Then it's Bewley. Workman from Nelson. Then the 96 of Richmond. Church under all sorts of pressure from the 48 of Matthew Johnston. Round through Clubhouse Corner, turn 9. So round through turn 1 they come. Still Phipps starting to build a slight advantage over the 7 of Kean Burt. Bewley in third place, actually the quickest on the circuit, with a 44.9. The only driver in the 44 seconds is the 4 of Tom Bewley back in P3. The youngster from the Hawke's Bay, the current reigning Toyota Gazoo Racing Toyota 86 Series champion from this season. Done a hell of a lot of kart racing, this young man, with his brother Harry. So around Higgins they'll come. Phipps now just building a margin. That kart looks fast, nice and early. Let's hope it can hang on till the end. The 42 of Ashton Phipps. Then it's the 7 of Burt. Then Bewley, Workman, Richmond, Bell, Church, Johnston, Pye. Then it's the 43 of Cameron Hill. Oh, look, it's 3 wide coming out of the Hart Hairpin. Jake Millen trying to move forward. Does one more. So Millen's working his way forward. The number 5 kart. Bewley on the back bumper of Burt now. He'll look to put a move on the number 7 at the first opportunity. Phipps just driving away. No one can catch that man up the front. So round through Hard Hairpin they'll come. Oh, Bewley down the inside. Picks up P2 over Kian Burt. So the 42 of Phipps leads from now Bewley. Kian Burt, Workman. Then the 96 of Richmond, the 97 of Bell. Then Church. Look at Millen still moving forward. Got the number 12 in his sights. Can't quite make the move at Hartley Hairpin. Back up front with 7 to go. Ashton Phipps. Now the quickest on the racetrack with a 44.277. The CRG driver starting to stretch out from Bewley. Then it's Burt. Workman and Richmond, that's your top 5. The next little group led by Bell. Then it's Church, Matthew Johnston, Scott Pye, Cameron Hill. Then the 22 of McGill. CRG of planted on the racetrack. Round through Hartley Hairpin. Halfway through this pre-final now. 6 to go. Then it's Bewley. Let's see who's the quickest that time around. 44.139. Tom Bewley in P2. Slightly faster by 100th of a second. I missed what happened at Hard Hairpin there. Looks like the number 18 cart of Ty Eglinton had an issue at Hard Hairpin. No change in the order. You see the drone sweeping around over the track now. Trying to get some shots of the 42 of Ashton Phipps. No real change. Millen looking to move forward past the 92 of Lachlan Stanborough. Millen sitting down in 12th place. Now in 13th, actually Stanborough's just got past. The battle up front, still between Phipps and Bewley. Phipps was a 10th quicker that time. Burt re-energised, looking to try and put a move on the 4 of Bewley. Ashton Phipps round through turn 9. 4 to go for our race leader. Then it's Bewley, Burt, Workman, Richmond, then Bell, Church, Johnson, Pye. Millen's got past Stanborough again, having a good old ding-dong at the back. Millen and Stanborough. Phipps just pouring the pace on. Almost identical lap times between 1 and 2. 3 1,000ths of a second between their lap times. So through the infield goes Phipps. There'll be 3 to go from this time around. Oh, there's contact between Burt and Bewley. Burt and Bewley made contact with each other. That's Bewley's race done. I missed that contact. Not sure if there was an attempt by Burt to pass or what happened, but Bewley looks filthy on the infield. Pulling it off onto the grass now. That's huge breathing space for Ashton Phipps. He can just cruise now with 3 to go. Second place, Ollie Workman. Then it's Richmond. Good pass on Ethan Church down on Bell down at Hart Hairpin. So Church goes forward to P4. Then it's Bell in 5. Johnston in 6. Then Burt in 7th place. That board out. Peter Ashton Phipps. He's got the full strength there. Straight advance. Workman rear bumper. What happens down here at turn 2? Richmond to the inside. Richmond goes through and takes 2 from Ollie Workman. Then back to 4. Church. And has a look down the inside of Bell. Can't make it work. Through the infield for the last time. Comes the 42 of Phipps. Last lap board this time. It's a race win for Ashton Phipps. Second place is going to go to John 9 of Ollie Workman. Ethan Church, Bowman 4. Fifth place is the 97 Bell. 6, Johnson 7. Daniel Pyle come home in 8. Lucas McGill 9. Cameron Hill 10th. I missed the action between Tom Bewley and Kian Burt out of the Hartley hairpin. I'm sure someone saw that. But a great win for the 42 of Phipps. Huge pace. That's the pre-final one for Ashton Phipps. Brought to you by Josh Hart Racing, Rotax Max Light. Well, now it's time for Rotax Max Jr., proudly supported by Manawatu and TRC Toyota. Of course, Brendan and Debbie Hart, owners and managers of Manawatu TRC Toyota, have got branches in Palmerston North, Fielding, Masterton, Levin and Wanganui. Go and see them if you need a new car or your old car needs some love. They've got a service department, parts department, the full 9 yards that you'd expect from a quality Toyota dealership. Manawatu TRC Toyota proudly supporting Rotax Max Jr. pre-final out the gate at the moment. So starting from the pole position, the 1NZ of Marco Manson, double duty this weekend in Vortex Rock DBS Junior. Starting from P1, from 97 of Carson Daly. Row 2 will be the 3NZ of Zach Tucker and Lachlan Tombleson. Row 3, the North Island champ Jamie Thompson and Connor Brodie, the 96 cart. From row 4, the 82 of Harrison Zhao and Amelia Phillips. From position 9, the 88 of Miles Baker and Ethan Sayer from 10. Scott McDonald will start from 11, Grayson Stowe from 12. Arian Lala will start out of P13 and share row 7 with the 17 of Jack Phillips. Sam Wang will start from 15th. Jacob Pye from 16, the number 54 out of Wellington. Amelia Carter will start from 17th. Ethan Holland, the 9 cart, from 18th. And Charlie Jamison, the 13 cart, will start from position 19. 12 lap pre-final. Manawatu and TRC Toyota. Rotax Max Jr. Come and watch this one, everybody. You thought you saw fireworks in the last one. Check this one out. Just getting the last bit of temperature into the engines before they face the starter. Around through Higgins concrete. About ready to get underway here. Oh, a bit of a serve there by Tucker on the 1NZ. He's keen to get on with this. Down into turn 1 they go. Can they get through? One out on the grass, back on the track. I think that's Pye, the 54 cart. Tucker down the inside. Manson returns serve. Tucker goes back to 3 now. Jamie Thompson up to P2. Tucker down the inside. At hard hairpin goes to 2. Thompson to 3. So it's 1-3 NI. That's your race oil. There's a bit of concertina effect. Daly. Great move. Got 2 carts done in 1 move. Carson Daly, the number 97. There's more contact out of Hartley Hairpin between Tombleson, the 96, and the 88 at Baker. There's push and shove and all sorts of other shenanigans going on further back in the field. But Manson's gapped them already from Tucker. Jamie Thompson down the inside. So Tucker now back to 3. Then it's Carson Daly in 4. P5 is the 82 of Harrison Zhao. Around through the infield they'll come. The 1NZ leads the North Island champ. Still 10 to go. I can hear that Toyota 86 up there running, so I think we're going to get a demo from that shortly. Meanwhile, back on track. Oh, contact there between Amelia Carter. Just looking for Amelia Phillips. She's sitting at about 8th place at the moment. The young female from the Manawatu, always quick. Takes it to the boys, loves it. So it's Manson, leads Thompson, Tucker, then Daly, Tombleson, Miles Baker, Harrison Zhao, Miles Baker. Oh, the 33 cart just fired off there at Hart here. Scott McDonald from Auckland. Manson's got the pace though. But Thompson's coming in second. The North Island champ. On the back bumper of the 3NZ of Zach Tucker from Christchurch. Looking for a way past the 97 from the Hamilton Club. Can he put it in down here? Not quite close enough at turn 2. Manson just gapping the field. Daly down the inside of Hart Hairpin. Daly goes to 3, Tucker to 4. Now he signals, work with me, let's move forward and catch Jamie Thompson. Tombleson P5, then it's Baker. Then it's the 96 cart of Connor Brodie. A good little battle forming behind Miles Baker between Harrison Zhao and Amelia Phillips. No change up the front though. Marco Manson just ears back, just set the fastest lap of the race. Been eclipsed though by Jamie Thompson, 2 tenths quicker that time around. Jamie Thompson's coming, got 2 tenths on our race leader that time. Then it's Daly in 3rd, still Tucker 4. Looking forward to this battle between Tombleson, Miles Baker, Amelia Phillips and Harrison Zhao as we get further into this race. Zhao looks quick. Slicing and dicing up and down the field. 7 to run for our race leader. Manawatu TRC Toyota Rotax Max Jr. Great pace as they barrel down into turn 2. Here at KartSport Manawatu. After the rain we had yesterday, track looks fast. Fastest lap of the race still belongs to Jamie Thompson in P2. Kart just starting to come on nicely now, the Arrow kart. Daly in P3, then it's Tucker, Tombleson, Baker, Phillips, Zhao, Connor Brody, back to Ethan Sayer, the 93 kart. Then it's Arian Lala, the 46, sitting down in 11, Sam Wang is 12. Then it's the 13 of Charlie Jamison, Jack Phillips one more back in P14. Down into 2, quickest on the racetrack that time. Marco Manson stepped it up a couple of gears. Gone 2/10 quicker than Jamie Thompson. In fact, the fastest lap of the race. That time for the 1NZ of Manson. So Manson doing a great job out in front. He's been fast in both categories all weekend. Harrison Zhao got Tombleson in front. No, that's Connor Brody got past Zhao. The 96 car of Brody moved forward one more. Sayer in behind Harrison Zhao, the 93 kart. Look at the pace up front though. Huge gap from first to second. Another 10th quicker that time, Marco Manson. Jamie Thompson P2, Daly 3. No change in the race order. Fastest around that time was Marco Manson in front by over Jamie Thompson. Round through Hartley Hairpin. They have 4 to run this time. So Manson leads. Earned this title down at the National Championship at Blenheim at Easter time. Was unstoppable that weekend. See the 54 kart just rounding turn 9. That's Jacob Pye from Wellington. Then it's the 19 Amelia Carter. No change. Here comes a challenge by Amelia Phillips down the inside at Hart Hairpin on Miles Baker. Great pass from our flying female. Pass and block. That's good driving into a Bamba curve. So Amelia Phillips trying to move forward. Next one for her is the 98 of Tombleson. She's looking to try and put a few moves on. Baker not moving forward like I'd expected. So Amelia Phillips now looking to try and catch Tombleson. Just one more move up in front. There's a bit of a gap to make up though. Down the inside at turn 2, the 96 of Connor Brody chucked it in pretty deep on Harrison Zhao and got the pass made. 2/10 quicker that time, Jamie Thompson. Can he catch Marco Manson? 2 to go. If Manson makes no mistakes, it's going to be difficult. So 2 left. Second, Daly third. Then it's the 3 of Tucker, the 98 of Tombleson, the 4 of Phillips, and it's Baker. Back one more to Connor Brody. Then Harrison Zhao, Ethan Sayer, Arian Lala. I don't think Thompson's got enough left in the tool bag to catch Marco Manson in 44.342. There's only 2 100ths of a second difference in lap times for these two in front. Phillips got some great pace here, looking to get past Tombleson. Only got a lap to do it. Not sure that's going to be possible. Last lap board for Marco Manson in this pre-final of Rotax Max Jr. Brought to you by Manawatu and TRC Toyota. Race order, Manson, Thompson, Daly, Tucker. Tombleson's made a mistake. Here comes Amelia Phillips. She's going to get on the inside. Phillips picks up one more. She needs to go defensive. Tombleson's down the inside. Phillips goes defensive at 2. She's going to pick herself up a top 5. What a great pass that was. A little mistake by Tombleson. Allowed her to sneak past. Baker can't quite get past, looking to make a move as well. Down through Bamba for the last time. Tombleson hangs on. Baker has to stay where he is. Then it's Connor Brody. But around through Hartley Hairpin to take the checkered flag. The 1NZ of Marco Manson will take the pre-final ahead of Jamie Thompson. Then it's the 97 of Carson Daly, the 3 of Zach Tucker and 4. Amelia Phillips picks up a top 5. Then I think it's Miles Baker got across the line ahead of Connor Brody. To flick itself over. So your race order was Manson, Thompson, Carson Daly, Zach Tucker, Amelia Phillips, Lachlan Tombleson. Then it's Miles Baker, Connor Brody, Harrison Zhao, and top 10 Ethan Sayer, the number 93. Arian Lala just outside the top 10 in 11th. Charlie Jackson 12, Jack Phillips 13, and Ethan Holland home in 14th place. What a great pre-final that was. Junior Rotax, the driver of the race, that was Amelia Phillips for me. Just slicing and dicing the boys in the last few laps. Got herself a top 5, well deserved. Yo.
Here, come over, have the sound man here.
Yep.
If you get the microphone too far up under your chin,
Yep.
so forth, the socket can't keep up.
Okay.
Right,
So am I better to have it out here?
We get there, or it's at least 100, or between 100 and 150 mils away. We'll make it a lot clearer.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so just maybe
So it's
down
not
there.
my volume, it's just where I have this.
Just the way, just the way you have
Okay,
it.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep, thanks for that.
Just speeds itself up, and it feels as though you're stumbling halfway down through there, but no, you're not. You're not. But the moment you pull it away, like when I did you actually put it down before, and
Yep.
I walked away, it just clears it out.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
It was a very good race. It was a good race for everybody, but she did really well. Great job. Yeah. Cool.
A lot of potential.
Yeah, it's good. Just see. Hello. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Black Mercedes just crashed into it.
So you were in the very far back corner? Yeah. Right in the far back corner? Yeah.
I'll just ask these people if they can move their car.
You got your phone card in there right up? It's all in there.
Just a quick note, if you're the driver of a black Mercedes PNN 401 parked up at the top of the hill, it's just blocking a lady trying to get her car and trailer, or there's something unwell and needs to get home. So if you own that black Mercedes PNN 401, if you could please move that so this person could get their vehicle out and trailer, that'd be fantastic. So it's a black Mercedes PNN 401. Just up in the left-hand corner by the hedge, corner of the pits up there. Thank you very much. Second and last of our pre-finals before the finals this afternoon and our lunch break. This is Vortex Mini Rock, proudly supported by Higgins Concrete, your concrete experts. If you need concrete at your place, go and check out the team at Higgins Concrete. They can help you out with anything you might need. They've got 13 branches around the North Island. Palmerston North, Martin, Fielding, Hastings, Waipukurau, Dannyvirk, Paihia, Tua, Taupo, Masterton, Otaki, Porirua, Wellington, and even one in Nelson. 13 branches of Higgins Concrete. Go and check them out. They're proudly supporting Vortex Mini Rock. This is the pre-final. The to the finals this afternoon. Starting us from pole position, the South Island champion Nixon Cripps, alongside the 69 of Tommy Hart, the local driver from the Manawatu. So the front row, South Island's Nixon Cripps all the way from Invercargill. Was from P1, from P2 the 69 of Tommy Hart. Row 2 will be the 63 of Maximus Rennie and Luke McMillan from the Hawke's Bay. Row 3, Ivor Spence, also from Christchurch, and the 45 of Owen Armstrong. Pocock and Charlie Clark. Braxton Cravenger, your 3 NZ, will start from position 9. From 10, the 13 of Sebastian Power. Row 6, the 5 of Watson. The number 5 cart, then the 27 of Jack Hoare. Harrison Cunningham and Ben Brody will share row 7. The 22 of Armstrong and the 26 of Bennett from row 8. Riley Craig and Jack McGrath from row 9. Riley Tomlinson, Phineas Sherman from row 10. From position 21, the 95 of Benji Bellamy. Then it's Indy Irwin alongside. Levi Trotter will start the 81 cart from position 23. Aaron Lee from 24. We're not going to see Jaden Buttermore or Mason Bellamy for this pre-final. Get ready, strap yourselves in, folks, if you're watching the live stream. These are our second youngest drivers in the country, between 9 and 13 years of age. Enjoy this. This front row is going to go off shortly. Cripps from Invercargill, Hart from the Manawatu. Then it's Rennie, McMillan, Spence and Armstrong. That's your top 6. Nixon Cripps will set the pace as they round Higgins Concrete, ready to face the starter. Then it's go time. Just crawling along, winding them up slowly. Here we go, lights out racing. Round through turn 1, Cripps gets a good start. Hart slots into second place as they barrel down into turn 2. Look at them, 3 wide down there. Never normally works too well, but these youngsters have got some skills. They've made it through clean. Into turn 4, Hart Hairpin they go. 3 wide again through Hart Hairpin, up over the curb. Indy Irwin gets it stuck in there. So Cripps leads from Hart, then it's Rennie. The 9 of Spence, the 3 of Braxton Craving have done a great job to get from position 9 so far forward so early. Here comes Rennie, makes a good move on Ivor Spence to go to 3rd. Through Hartley Heppen, oh there's contact there. Cravanger on Spence. Then it's the 13 of Sebastian Power in there too. Power sneaks through it, Higgins. Cravanger's on the inside for turn 1. Who's the bravest? Sebastian Power is, that's the answer to that question. So it's Cripps. Then it's Hart, Rennie. The 9 of Spence. Cravanger. And the 13 of Sebastian Power. Then it's the 8 of Pocock. Back one more to the 45 of Armstrong. Then McMillan. Braden Watson, the number 5 cart. Cripps with his head down. His mentor watching on. Tiffany Chittenden down here in the pits. A little bit sideways down through turn 9. They've broken away. Cripps and Tommy Hart. Oh, Rennie gets it tidy up by Ivor Spence out of Higgins Concrete. Spence sitting in the draft of Rennie. You might put it in down here at turn 2. Not quite close enough. Rennie's got good straight line pace. Might be running one less tooth. And Ivor Spence behind. Just got the longer legs at the end of the straight. Hard on the limiter at 14,000 RPM down the straight. So Nixon Cripps leads the 69 of Hart. Then it's Maximus Rennie, the 9 of Spence, Cravanger, Power, Armstrong, Pocock, McMillan, Watson. Round 9 laps still to run in this pre-final. Let's try and find out who's the quickest on track for you. Front two have got probably 25 kart lengths on the rest of the field. Spence with his head down on the NASA panel, trying to reduce as much drag as possible. As long as he remembers to push the brake at the end of the straight, that's the main thing, which he does. Cripps is the quickest on track with a 48.726. As they head into Bamba Curve, got a margin of about half a second now. 5 or 6 kart lengths over Tommy Hart. Part of the Hart dynasty in kart racing. The 63 of Rennie doing a good job in P3. Then it's Ivor Spence, just moved from Cadet. Up to Vortex Mini Rock. Oh, contact side on side at turn 9 between 45 Owen Armstrong and the 13 of Sebastian Power. They get away with it. Here comes Watson down the inside, 3 wide into turn 1. Watson, brave as anything. Down there at turn 1, makes the pass. Moving forward, Braden Watson. Wow, that had my holding my breath over there, waiting to see what was going to happen. Here we go, 2 wide into Hart Hairpin. McMillan having a good old scrap. Watson comes out in front of that punch. 9th place, fighting for grim death. So across the line with 7 to run, Nixon Cripps still leads. The battle between Watson, McMillan, the 27 of Jack Hoare is really to watch. Great driving. They're into each other all the time. But they're not firing each other off. They're just muscling up to each other, which is fantastic to watch. Nixon Cripps still leads Tommy Hart. 0.3 of a second's the margin. Nothing in these front 2. Almost identical lap times. In fact, Tommy Hart just went quicker as the kart starts to come on. So your South Island champ and Tommy Hart are going to battle it out right to the bitter end. Then it's the 63 of Rennie, the 9 of Spence, then it's Cravanger, the 45 of Armstrong, Sebastian Power, then we go to Braden Watson, P8. Got great pace to number 5, nowhere near the pace of the 2 up front though. Cripps and Hart have gone at it all weekend. Higgins Concrete, Vortex Mini Rock. Great category for 9 to 13-year-old drivers. Little 10 horsepower, 60cc Vortex Rock engine. He leads the points in the New Zealand Rock Cup at the moment, but he's down in 5th place. Oh, we've got one in the bags. Down here at the pits. Poor old Bob Cunningham's taken one for the team down there. I hope he's okay. Broken through the fence. Wow, can't come the fence here. Right by the pits. We're going to read this race, folks. Smashed the fence as the cart hit the bags, broke the fence. Took out Bob Cunningham. He's okay, he's up walking around. Jeepers, no one wants to see that. We'll get back to you when we're back underway. Vortex Mini Rock. You alright, Bob? Should have never seen that, never seen one come through the fence before. Hell. That's a new one, Bordy. Folks, if you just keep away over there while we get the team in to fix the fence, that'll be really helpful. If you could just make some space over there so they can go over and get that fence ready, we can get back underway racing. Yeah, right. You know, who's this big bang? I look around and fucking rolling across the track. You got knocked for six, though. Well, here we are, folks, back on the air now after that strange incident down there at turn 6. Young Bob Cunningham got taken up by a cart as it crunched through the fence. Luckily, I can report Bob's okay, which is great news. So we're going to restart Vortex Mini Rock in single file. We've got 5 laps remaining in this pre-final for Vortex Mini Rock. We can also report that driver's okay. Oh, Levi Trotter into the pits. The 81 cart not going to make the start. Not sure what's up with the number 81. Chris is going to lead us from Tommy Hart. Then it's Maximus Rennie. Then it's Ivor Spence, the number 9. The 3NZ of Cravanger sitting back there in 5th place. 6 is the 45 of Armstrong, then the 13 of Sebastian Power, 5 of Brandon Watson, the 76 of McMillan, getting ready to light up again. There's only 5 laps to go in this pre-final. Cripps nice and slow around the corner there. Gonna start to line it up slightly. And here we go, we'll get underway shortly. Just about stopped at the rear of field. Lights out. That was the slowest restart I've ever seen. A thunder down into turn 1 with Cripps in control. Here comes Watson down the inside. Picks up a spot off the start. Braden Watson, another move forward. Now it's 3 wide into Hart Hairpin. Who's the bravest on the brakes? Watson. But on the inside is McMillan's going to pick up a spot. Watson defends one side, McMillan took the other. Power goes through contact. Sebastian Power gets it all straightened up. The 72 of Cunningham went wide to avoid all that carnage and ended up rear of field for his trouble. So it's Cripps, then it's Hart, Maximus Rennie, Ivor Spence, Braxton Cravanger, Armstrong McMillan, then it's Braden Watson. Cripps just stretching out from Tommy Hart now, tyres. Spence late on the brakes there into turn 2, trying to catch Rennie. Managed to pull it up just in time. Down the inside goes over Spence at Hart Hairpin. Goes to P3. Rennie to 4. So round through Bamber Curve they'll come. All sorts of action happening on Hart Hairpin as well. Through Hartley Hairpin. Braden Watson looking for a way past the number 7 of Riley Craig. Charlie Clark in behind the 5 of Watson. Full line of stern round through turn. Back up front. Cripps looks over. Sees Tommy out there. Hart looks over his right shoulder. Right up close in the braking area now. Tommy Hart. Into Ray Hart Hairpin. I missed the apex by a country mile. Nixon Cripps that time. That's allowed Tommy Hart a sniff. Here it comes. Tommy Hart's going to chase him with 3 to go. He wants to pick up this final win. And the search on the foot got the pace at the moment. Nixon Cripps, the quicker lap of the race. Kart lengths between 1 and 2. Tommy Hart's got good straight line speed. As they head up to turn 2, there'll be 2 to go. Once they get around turn 2, no real change in the order. Watson having a good old battle further back. So it's South Island champ Nixon Cripps from Invercargill leads us around through Bamber Curve. Now down through the infield at turn 6 into Hartley Hairpin in honour of Brendan Hartley. Cripps with 2 to go. Then it's Tommy Hart, Ivor Spence, Maximus Rennie, Braxton Cravanger, Owen Armstrong, then the 76 of Luke McMillan, Quickest on the circuit now, Tommy Hart in P2. Not sure he's got enough. Champion. They head into Hart for the second. Different lines there. Doesn't matter as long as you're fast. Which line you take. Through turn 6. Tommy Hart just lets it sweep out nicely. Last set board for our race here. Nixon the green helmet up in front. The South Island champion. There's one to go. Then it's Ivor Spence. Maximus in P4. Fifth is 3 of Braxton Cravehanger. Then it's 45 of Owen Armstrong. A little bit further back. Watson having still a goal scrap for Charlie Clark over there. Watson around the outside. Hangs on to it. Rodden Cars couldn't make it stick for the 5 Watson. As they head round Hart Hairpin for the last time and into Bamber Curve. Composed behind the steering wheel. Then it's the 69 of Hart. Through Hartley Hairpin for the very last time. It's going to be a pre-final win. The South Island champion from the car. Put your hands together. Win for the South Island champ. Tommy Hart's got to settle for second place. Then it's the 9 of Oliver Spence. Rennie can come home in 4th. Look at this, 2 wide. One for the Ford over Charlie Clark across the line. But your race order, Dixon Cripps, Tommy Hart, Oliver Spence. Then it's Maximus Rennie, the 63 kart. Back one more to Brad. Craig come home 8. The 5 of Watson got to 9. Then it's the 10 of Jack Hoare, the 27 of Jack Hoare in 10th place. Benji Bellamy 11th, Charlie Clark 12th, Sebastian Power 13, and Jack McGrath P14. One more to go before lunch. The big KZ2s about to head out the gate. They push the gate, the mighty KZ2s. Brought to you by Sylvester Clark Consulting Engineers, with branches in Wellington, Palmerston North, Auckland and Hawke's Bay. Your premier engineering supplier of services. Sylvester Clark Consulting Engineers, KZ2. The big bangers, speed box, front and rear brakes, 52 horsepower. Fuse has been taken out for the brain and left in the trailer. Ready to go this 12 laps to set up the race for our final this afternoon. Leading us away from the pole will be the 24 of Graham Smythe, alongside the local young gun Jacob Cranston, the 2NZ. Row 2 will be the 30 of Jackson Rooney and the 10 Emerson Vincent on P4. Position 5 the 60. Current national champion Jay Irwin's going to start the one kart from position 6. Row 4 will be Ryan Malin and Regan Hall. From row 5, the 41 of Mitchell Corrin and George Sampson will start from position 10. Cameron Jones from 11, Jay Murray from 12. Sam Jones from 13, the number 17 kart. Luke Thompson from position 14. Blake Corrin start from 15. And Henry Gelb will start the 70 kart from position 16, row 8. So there you have the grid draws for the KZ2s. Premier New Zealand KartSport class. These things are absolute monsters to drive. Let's see what Graham Smythe's got for the young guns. The highly experienced Jacob Cranston starting alongside in P2. Multiple national champion in KartSport. Then the two youngsters behind Jackson Rooney, Emerson Vincent. Just getting some temperature into those tyres and brakes before we get underway. Standing start, of course, KZ2, very much like Formula One. Engines and about 15,000 up. Rocket. Young J.U. of course racing up in the States with the Burrell factory team. Smythe takes his place at P1 alongside the 2NZ of Cranston. Then it's Rooney and Vincent. Krang and Irwin. Malin. And Regan Hall running the green Masters plates. We've got the green flag, red flag at the front. Once we get a green, we're good for a start. There's the green flag. Waved by Cameron Jack from Sylvester Clark Engineers. Wait for the lights. Revs building. Racing. Great start again, Graham Smythe. Cranston just caught napping again, but he manages to get into second place. Jay trying to scorch down the inside. Two. Rooney's not having any of that. Here's the inside on Rooney. Jumps up over the curb. Can't make it happen. So it's Smythe, Cranston, Rooney, Vincent. Then it's Irwin, Krang, Malin, Regan Hall, Mitchell Corrin. Graham Smythe down through turn 6 for the first time. So Sodi 2, 3, 4 in a Burrell cart. The Drago out in front of Graham Smythe. Jumps off to an early lead. Just waiting for the cart to come on. Look at those closing speed in the braking area down there at turn 2, the fastest part of the racetrack. That's probably 130 k's an hour down there on a KZ2. Someone off on the grass at turn 2. Just coming back on at the rear. Trying to see who that is. It's the 31 of Luke Thompson. Back on the track. We're all still racing. Smythe. Then it's Cranston. Oh, Irwin's got past Emerson Vincent. Irwin up to 4 into 5. Then it's Krang and Malin, 6 and 7. Tyres just begging for some traction down here at turn 9. So Vincent's going to try and stick with Jay Irwin. So head down into Hart Hairpin. Smythe, then it's Jacob Cranston. The 30 of Rooney there. Then it's Irwin. Emerson Vincent. That's P5. Irwin in the middle of the racetrack knowing Vincent's keen to get past. So down into 9 they'll come. 9 laps to go. This KZ2 pre-final. Graham Smythe got great pace out in front. Number 24. Pinned his ears back. And he's gone burgers. Oh, Irwin and Vincent having a scrap. There in turn 2. Vincent's going to look to put it down the inside at Bamber Curve. No one through on Jay Irwin. The 1NZ. So really happened. Graham Smythe still from Cranston. The 30 Rooney. All sorts of sideways there for the 10 Vincent. to hunt down the 1 NZ of Jay Irwin. Change in the race order. Graham Smythe, Cranston Rooney, Irwin, Vincent Malin, Grang, Regan Hall, Mitchell Corrin, Blake Corrin. That's top 10. Corrin moving forward. Started from P15 up to 10. And his brother Mitchell. That's the 3 NZ of Blake Corrin. Got 1, 2, 3. The best in the country at the moment. Out on track. The number 2 sitting in second place. Then it's Jackson Rooney. We lost Jay Irwin. Jay Irwin's got an incident. Got a mechanical problem. The number 1 NZ of Irwin parks it on the infield by the gates. That's the final done for Jay. Have to start from the rear of field for the final. What a shame that is. So it's Smythe, Cranston, Rooney, Vincent, Maiden, Prang. Then it's Regan Hall, the 41 of Mitchell and brother Blake in the third cart behind. Then it's the 17 of Sam Jones, the 16 of Sampson. Then Jay Murray, Henry Gell. Though, Cranston on the racetrack, 2 tenths quicker that time. Jacob Cranston in P2. Gonna put it to Graham Smythe. What part of the racetrack has done plenty of laps around here, as has Jackson Rooney in the cart in P3. Cranston for a past Smythe now to the cart of the racetrack. Through Bamber Curve they'll go. Nothing between these 3. One little and that'll be it. So Smythe, Cranston, Rooney, that's your top 3. Then it's back to Vincent, Malin, Krang, that's your top 6. Jacob Cranston climbing all over the 24 cart, looking for a way past. So down through 2 they come. Over his right shoulder, sits the cart in the middle of the track. Cranston's going to have to try a crossover somewhere on the racetrack. Going defensive, knowing he can't hold off the flying Cranston behind. Then it's Rooney in 3 still. Bamber Curve they go, there's still 5 to run in this pre-final. Smythe's cart going off early. Cart 9 looks like it's just starting to hit its sweet spot. Oh, what a great battle this is shaping up to be for these front 3. Then we go back one more to Emerson Vincent at P4. Then P5. Here comes Cranston. He gets a good run. The inside, can't get it done. Smythe parks the car in the middle. It's going to come down fully to Rooney's just got to be patient in P3. Cranston puts his hand up to acknowledge he made a mistake out of turn for the hard hairpin. As Cranston's cart just made a mistake. Smythe got a bit of breathing space of a cart lengths with 3 to go. On the racetrack, 3, looking for a way past the number 2 of Cranston. Smythe kept them after that mistake. Cranston down and they come. Hard on the brakes, cart squirming around, trying to find traction to pull them up. Down through 3, now into 4 hard hairpin. Smythe doing a good job out in front. Holding off pressure from Jacob Cranston, Jackson Rooney. Vincent a bit further. Then it's Raymond Malin in P5. Krang is then Regan Hall. Blake Corrin's moving forward past his brother. The number 41 of Mitch Corrin. 2 to go. This pre-final. Toyota Gazoo Racing New Zealand Championship. Round 4 of the New Zealand Rock Cup. Round 4 of the New Zealand Kart Stars Series. What a great event. Weather's sun shining. The karts are all closed up. Here they come, the young guns are going to take it to Graham Smythe through Bamber Curve. They'll get the last board this time. Smythe hanging on. Who's the bravest? What's going to happen in the final lap? Cranston now back again on the 24 kart. 1 to go. Here it comes. Don't go anywhere, folks. This battle's about to explode here. KZ2. one. Now down to turn 2. Smythe looks over his shoulder to judge the go defensive. Cranston late on the brakes. He's going to look at hard hairpin. He'll be up to that. He'll go defensive. Look for the crossover. Jacob Cranston get a good drive out into Bamba Curve. Curb. Can he get past? Nothing going on there at Bamba. Round 6. Smythe right in the middle. Comes Cranston. Put it in. No way through there. Smythe might have done it. Hang on. There's one corner to go. Smythe in the middle of the race. He's going to take Z2. Jacob Cranston with a great display of defensive driving over the last couple of laps. Third's going to go Jackson Rooney. Fourth will be Jackson. Fifth place will go to Raymond Malin. Seconds off the front 2. Then it's the 62 of Nathan Crang in P6. 7th will be the 3 of Blake Corrin. Then it's Regan Hall home in 8th place. Mitchell Corrin is 9. Jay Murray 10. Sam Jones 11 and George Sampson 12. Henry Elb 13. Cameron Jones home in 14. Luke Thompson 15. One NZ of Irwin with a mechanical issue down here. He will most likely start from rear of field. Lunchtime, folks. Go and grab something yummy from the kitchen. Maureen and the team putting on a great in the kitchen. We're going to take a half-hour lunch break. It'll be our finals this afternoon. So go and enjoy your lunch, and we'll see you back in about 45 minutes.
Cracked it.
Talking about me.
Right.
All right, with me now I have Nico Kale, Motorsport Manager for Toyota Gazoo Racing New Zealand. Nico, we've just had a great demonstration of the brand new GR86 race car by a couple of our young race car drivers, Tom Bewley being one of them, won the championship this year. And you're promoting a new series this year for the old generation car prior to the new generation car. Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, as you know, Toyota New Zealand and Toyota Gazoo Racing New Zealand has been very involved in motorsport scene for more than 20 years. We're going to celebrate the 20th season of TRS in 2025, and we've done 11 seasons with the current Toyota 86 car, so he was pretty excited to introduce the new GR86 for the championship starting in November. But as I say, we're here to create a pathway for young drivers, you know, taking them for the whole journey of motorsport. So that's why we decided to use the old generation of Toyota 86 cars in the Trophy Series. So this weekend we have launched the new Toyota 86 Trophy Series, which would be targeted as a low-cost entry-level championship. It will start in May 2025. So the target of it is just a 4 rounds, pretty condensed 2 days weekend between May and July in 2025, and that target is really just to get the young drivers in the first step at a more affordable series.
Well, as you said, the old car's been around for a long time now, an incredible servant for many drivers across the country, you know, the likes of Tom Bewley and Ryan Wood and those sorts of guys have had huge success in the car. What are your hopes, obviously, to bring a bunch of new drivers through? But the new car, technically, is it much different to the existing car?
So the biggest difference between the TR86 and the GR86 is on an engine. We go from a 2 litre to a 2.4 litre. With all the testing we've been doing on the preparation of these cars, we've seen as 1.5 seconds faster lap on all the circuits in New Zealand. So that would be a step up. So that's why it was important to get that Toyota 86 Trophy Series just to that entry level. And you know, if you've seen over the last couple of years, the main championship has become more and more competitive, so it's a way for drivers just to learn their first steps with that Trophy Series, and from that Trophy Series we can step up to the main game with the GR86 Championship.
And as you said, Toyota New Zealand's been an incredible supporter of Toyota New Zealand motorsport for 20 odd years, and produced some nearly world champions. Liam Lawson obviously knocking on the door of Formula One, and Marcus Armstrong in IndyCar. Lando Norris won his first world championship F1 race last weekend. So yeah, you must be incredibly proud of the effort of the whole Toyota Gazoo Racing New Zealand team and the input from Toyota New Zealand making this possible to provide these pathways that you said.
Yeah, totally. It's all about developing the young talent, and when you look now on every category in the world, you have a couple of Kiwis there fighting at the top, and they'll be through the rank of TRS or Toyota 86, as you mentioned, Marcus Armstrong and Liam Lawson. But when you look at Nick Cassidy and Mitch Evans in Formula E, Brendan Hartley in the World Endurance Championship, and then you get Shane in going now to NASCAR, and then we got Ryan Wood and Matthew Payne in Supercars. So all those drivers have now the huge success overseas. They all ridden through the Toyota pathway, so it's very important for us to keep developing those pathways. And NSA is the next pathway we're preparing to is for those drivers after 86, and Tom Bewley would be the second recipient, like last year, Brock Gilchrist. They're heading to Nürburgring in August just to race in a GT4, in the GR Supra GT4. It will be part of the ADAC GT4 Championship in support class of DTM. So we're preparing the next step after 86 for those drivers, and we want the success for all the drivers, and that's why Toyota is really involved in that motorsport, just to create a pathway for young drivers.
It's fantastic, and you know, the likes that you talk about the Supra drive up in Europe, but there's also you know, young William Exton going up there as well as a part of the prize package from the Toyota 86 series this year. Look, it's a brilliant initiative, and I think all motorsport people in New Zealand will be incredibly proud to jump into a Toyota Gazoo Racing GR86 for this season. But nevertheless, if they can't quite make that step into one of the first generation cars to do your series you're talking about, age limit, there's no age limit for the drivers. Is it over 12s?
You have to be able to have the C license. I think it's around 13, 14, just to step in that trophy series.
Okay. Yeah, cool. All right, well, so that's Nico Kale, from Motorsport Manager from Toyota Gazoo Racing New Zealand. Thank you so much, Nico, for taking the time and supporting this event this weekend here in sunny Manawatu. It's been our pleasure to have you here, and I'm pleased you brought your cars along. I might go and see if I can buy one myself, have a go. But so that's Nico Kale from Toyota Gazoo Racing New Zealand, just telling us about the amazing program they've got coming up for this season. Cool. Thank you.